And it looks like the Emperors are already off the plane. They may be headed over towards either Impala or Puerto Parisio, straight out of Nepal off the plane. They normally like the Impala area. Let's see, it's going to be quite the jump for them, maybe two, so they should be able to get there, but they'll have to float and run. We do have two teams going down towards the Leones, three teams going towards the Leones. We have CBK Esports NA, we have Inferno Esports, and Team 3, which are your Pittsburgh boys. Ooh, look at the cluster over Chumacera towards Picado. So Picado looks like it's going to have about 3 or 4 teams itself, as well as Chumacera. We do have Waldo, yes, my very own Waldo. Alright, so Maiden Nepal are coming down, but they do have, we're going to have a very early fight because here they come right down with Team 22. Dark Esports, they are right over here, and Maiden Nepal Pin is trying to get that knife action going. Oh, he does! Maiden Nepal Pin! The last he does get it with the machete. So now let's go. I think that is it for Dark Esports over here. I'm not sure if there's any more from Dark Esports. And now Skill Miner in a fight with Manic right on over here. Let's see what's going on. Oh, we got fights in every direction. So now let's go over here and see what's happening in Picado. In Picado, what do we have over here in Picado? We have, we've got HRK over here with Team 21, which says Insidious. I know you think it's the serial killer's Ghosty, but we also have Rich Esports over here with the 4 sexy frogs, and Rich Esports are down to just a duo, but and so are Insidious now. Insidious, we have 1 player left for Insidious, or 2 players left from Insidious, and 2 players left from Rich Esports. All 4 of them are still standing for HRK, so we'll keep an eye on this over there. Let me go back to the map. And it does look like Skill and Mine are coming up onto Onion Sir and Hod. What are you guys gonna do over here? Onion Sir and Hod. They know how to shoot. They know how to do this. So I have some hope for them, but they do have another team up on top of the hill as well. So not only that, but the 12 tribes, Hyman and the boys are right up on top of that as well. Oh, Onion Sir, not that angle. So now it's just down to Hod. Hod, now here comes Skill of Mine and Shu Young and Mine coming right on in, but we do have the 12 tribes not too far away. So we're going to have another fight over here in Chumacera, and we still have this chaos going on over in Picado, and it does look like CBK are over here in a fight, and I just saw another fight over here towards Impala. Wolfie, did you just get somebody? I thought I saw a flash right on over here. Maybe not. So let's go back over to CBK, see what's happening. Oh, and now here comes the 12 tribes down on to Skill of Mine, and I think I just saw Hyman get an elimination. Was that Shu Young? No, it was not. Who was that you just got? Starboy. So now Skill of Mine, we are on Mine, but he does have the 12 tribes right on and around him. The 12 tribes are a full 4-man team. I'm not sure where the other one is, but we do have Hyman and Naomi right on top of them. Naomi right over next to them, keeping an eye on where they are. So let's see what else is going on the map. We'll stay over here between the 12 tribes and Skills of Mine on Naomi. So let's see. This is what's happening right down here in Chumacera. You can see that Skill of Mine are back in those back warehouses, and the rest of the 12 tribes are right downtown in Chumacera. We do have the 2 teams right on top of each other, and Kaiser just got knocked from Inferno, and it looks like Inferno is getting pulled up on. Let's see what's going on with Katari, because he does have him coming in from 2 different angles, and he does have one of his teammates knocked, and here they come right through this door. Katari watching him run right past this door there, not in any big hurry to open that door with Katari on the backside. Look at this. He doesn't even see Katari behind him. Oh, Katari, I'm so sorry. You got overwhelmed. So now there goes 2 of them for 4 Inferno. So Inferno are down to just Soban and Kujan. So Soban on this staircase. And let's see, where is Kujan over here? Kujan across the street, or across the alley, whatever you want to call it, from his teammates. So that's a rough place to be. We still have 16 teams in this. So let's see. Let's go back over to team. Let's go back and see what is happening over here in Chumasera. I'll put this down, and it does look like the 12 tribes are starting to pull up. We do have Naomi pushing, but Skilla might, look at that. They got into that off angle. Who's up on that ridgeline? Is it the gate? Yes, it is the Great Gatsby up on top, pointing out which buildings they're in. And so here comes the rest of them driving up and around, trying to get some of those distractions, trying to get some of those, anyone to take those shots. And Shu Young, you are separated. What are you doing over here, Shu Young? All right, here they come, right up in on to Shu Young. Shu Young coming out and around that corner, trying to get the shots over onto him. And Hyman coming right up behind him. And I think they took. Hello everyone, and happy Saturday night. We were with the Pittsburgh Boys and the Emperors. This is their Saturday night $100 cash scrims. You heard me right. $100 to the winners tonight. This is our second night in a row, so let's go, because this lobby, wait till you see who's on these rosters. In slot 3 will be the Pittsburgh Boys. In slot 4 will be the Emperors. Slot 5, 4, 1, 2. Slot 6 are Team Intimidators. Slot 7, Team Aces. Slot 8, Infinity Reapers. I-69, I don't see them in there. Slot 9 are Straight Outta Nepal. In slot 10, Dark Side Knight. Slot 11 are the X-Slayers. The Extreme Slayers. The Extreme Slayers. 20 or 12. Oh my goodness. Let me step back for a second. In slot 12 will be Skills of Mine. Slot 13 for Kings Region Esports. Slot 14 are Dauntless Locals. Ooh. Slot 15 are XO Elites. 20 are the Dope Academy. Envy, are you in here? 17 Dark Esports. J Burundi, my friends. Slot 18, Insidious Esports. Slot 19, CBK Esports. NA 20 are the X4. So I see you, Serums. 21 are the Zombie Boys. 22 are HRK Esports. Emperado, I know where you're going. And 23, Pepe Triste, I see your name. T Games Esports. If this is not a stacked enough lobby for you, I don't know where you're gonna find one that's this stacked for $100 cash tonight. And Shifu sir is in this. Namaste. Big fan, Shifu. Oh, it's Sharish. You're playing tonight. Oh, we're jumping with the Emperors. All right. Ooh, Hayuya just made it on in, guys. We are on hard start. But as you can see, they are all waiting for the last second to get in here. How's everyone doing tonight? Are you guys doing all right? Happy Saturday night. I hope your weekend's going great, because we are about ready to really get sweaty. This is a stacked lobby, and I am so excited. Cannot wait to see what these guys end up doing. Alright, looks like we're still missing one for T Games. I'm not sure where they may be. Insidious Esports. I always want to call them Insidious 7. I think it's the I-7 that gets me every time. But it looks like Assaulter made it in. Huike Moke, I see you. Alright, looks like the Dark Side Knights are still waiting for someone. Team Aces, Sadra, where's your team? Team 5, 412 is still missing, and we still don't have the Pittsburgh boys in here yet, so I'm not sure where everyone is. Hopefully they'll make it in soon. Oh, I see 412 Yogi. Yogi, is that you, Yogi? The real Yogi? Ah. So let's get these boys into their seat. I'm not sure. Oh, it looks like we're giving them 1 more minute to get into their seat. I'm not sure where they are or what they're doing. I'm sure they want to be here though. My mouth is not working tonight, guys, so let's hope for the best. Oh, Starboy. Starboy, what are you doing on Dope Academy now? Look at this. Look at this. Alright. Hello, Wolfo-P-O-P. Alright, so it looks like the Pittsburgh boys are coming on in. We do have one in. We got an extra one for 412, so they should be able to get into their seat. And we're still waiting for a hard start, but we should start soon. Alright, let's go, let's go. I think we have everything set and ready, so we just have to wait for the boys to get into their seat. It looks like we're still missing 2 from Pittsburgh boys. 1 from Team Aces, 1 from Dark Side Knights, but everybody else is in here and ready to go. Alright, so let's see. Loner. Wonder if he's one of those players that are off and doing their own thing. Uh-oh. There, well, we had 2. We lost 1. We had 2. Go Zombie Boys, says Isaac. All right, we got one for the Zombie Boys. Oh, the Zombie Boys. Ooh. Wonder which team's going to drop on them over in the school apartments, because school apartments last night, oh, we had 3-4 teams dropping there, so they should be busy. They're definitely going to be busy, and it looks like we're going to start in. We're only going to go in as a duo for the Pittsburgh boys. I'm not sure where everyone is, but we are going to jump with Shifu, sir. I am so excited to see them back in action. All right, guys, let me go ahead and put this up. There you go. And don't forget tonight that the Emperors are doing another UC giveaway. What you need to do is take a screenshot of your like and subscribing to my channel, to where you're watching right now, and get it over to the Emperors Discord channel. You need to get the Scrims role, and then it'll open up the Scrims channel for you. Go down to the streamer giveaway and just post your screenshot. It is that easy, and then your name will be on the wheel of names, and maybe your name will be the one that I pull tonight. I believe we're doing 1 roll tonight, so they just opened it up, so it's good for you guys to go over there and do now. So let me find Shifu, sir. Get him on the screen. Sharish, we are jumping with you. And Shifu, sir. The dead eyes, guys. You guys gotta remember that. Ooh, gives me chills. Alright, let's go, guys. Our very first flight path of tonight, we are coming in from the western edge of the military base, going over the top of Ferry Pier, through the Gakka fields, over Gakka, over Mount Everest, just to the east of both Georgia Pole Crates and North George, going out. And I think any AFKs will be way over here by that farm, you know, the farm north of North George. Yeah, you know it. You know what I'm talking about. All right, so let's see where everybody... Crucial! Dope for the win. Hello, Crucial, in my chat. Big fan, Crucial. Your boys are in here. Are you in here, or are you just watching tonight? Alright, so let's see. We do have 2 teams. We have Team Intimidator and I-69. They're not listed as the Infinity Reapers right now, so I'm not sure if that may be a different I-69 team, because I don't see my normal players in there. But it looks like Dark Esports going over to Primorsk, and Shifu Sir headed off the plane. They're probably going towards the Rozhok, East Roz area, but look at the cluster right there with them. We have the Dark Side Knights and X-Force, and we already have a fight with the Team Intimidators. So let's see on the map down below. Oh, they went down. Look at this. They went down here to the docks. Who comes all the way down here? And let's see what's going on. The Infinity Reapers, or the I-69 over here with Team Intimidators. I see all of them from the Team Intimidators. And I only see a duo now for the I-69 team. So like I said, they didn't register as the Infinity Reapers, so I'm not exactly sure, but it does look like Team Intimidators might get the best of them. I'll go ahead and put your map back up so you can see where everyone is. And it does look like Shifu Sir is going to do just fine coming into Rozhok uncontested. So let's go back to the map and see where the contest... Oh, look at Pachinki, guys. We have 3 full teams. We have HRK, Emperetto. I knew you were coming over here. The Insidious and Dope. Envy, are you in here? You didn't tell me. Look at this. Straight out of Nepal is not too far away as well. Alright, so what's going on over here? MB in my chat, and I'm not sure if this is you, MB, because I know Wang is not you, and I don't think Hate is you as well. So let's see, we got another fight going on. Let's see what's going on with the Extreme Slayers, the Exo Elites. Pretty close to each other, but giving each other some space. We do have, ooh, one of the zombie boys is already knocked over here. Oh, it's just down to Smiley over here in the school. And we have the Emperors, who we know are over in Rozhok. We have the Dark Side Knights and T-Games over here as well. And it does look like right here are the Dark Side Knights. And Trevor is down to about 5 HP, but he is on his feet. He is healing up. Well, I'm not sure if he's healing up. He is definitely boosting, though. So the zombie boys getting overwhelmed at the school. So let's go over and check in on the Dark Side Knights, see what's going on over here with them. Looks like Enos and Aimer both were able to get one, but Boss is missing from this. So I'm not sure if the zombie boys were able to get one. No, it looks like T-Games over here in the school. No, they're next to the school. They're to the west of the school. The Infinity Reapers, the Insidious 7 just got a knockover onto Dope. So let's go back over to Pachinki, see what's going on with Dope. We do have one knocked, and we've got Hate in another one. There we go. It looks like Wang up on top of the school. So let's go down and check in on the Insidious, because the Insidious are now also coming up. They're trying to keep their backs clear because they know that HRK is here as well. So let's see what's going on. And will we be able to get this guy up? Envy, is this you? This guy is back up onto his feet now, so we're doing just fine. So let's see. It looks like we're just going to have a hold off. And now there goes the Team Intimidators. So we still have this fight going on down here, and it does look like I-69 are trying to hold off. Oh, I'm sorry, but look at this. They had Charlie down to about 5 HP, and 2 of them knocked. So that was a close fight for the duo. Straight out of Nepal, you have 412 right down there in Milta with you. So there might be another fight. Zombie boys now in this fight. Let's go back over. Oh, that's Pachinki. Let's go back over to the school. Let's check in on what's happening, because I don't want to really miss any of these fights. I see it looks like the Emperors are also coming up and around. Oh, Trevor got knocked, and I think that might have been by the Emperors up on top. And now Smiley trying to get that res off with all of them from Dark Side Knights coming right up and around. Smiley does have the pump shotty, so now let's see what's gonna happen. Trevor, you are down to about 5 HP. You should not be standing there. Oh, he came up through the stairs, but we do have the Emperors, and now the Emperors are trying to get the shots. Sharish was able to get one of the Pittsburgh boys, and remember, the Pittsburgh came in as a duo. duo. And Sharish finishing off that duo. Hello, Sharish. Big fan. Oh, I love these boys. All right, so let's see what else is going on. All right, the Dark Side Knights are still over in the school. We did lose the Zombie Boys, and look at this. We've got all sorts of teams coming up and in onto Pachinki. So Pachinki is the hot spot right now, but it does look like the Emperor's got another knock over onto the Dark Side Knights. So the Dark Side Knights Nader is down in health, so we're going to be able to get him picked back up. We did lose Boss. I'm not sure where that was, but look at Pachinki. Pachinki is just getting all these teams. Look at the gumball machine up in your corner. We have 4 teams on the outside. So we do have HRK right down and inside. It looks like T Games right over here came up from that western farm area, and now Dope is over here in another fight. So now they are coming down and in, and look at this. There goes Wang, but we also have over in the mayor's house, we do have T Games over here. T Games, look at this. Pepe Triste. I love the Panthers, so let's go. Let's see what's going on. It looks like Dope may be trying to get on out because it is getting really congested in here, and there's only, I think, a solo for Dope still over here in Pachinki. We do have Lil Wang that's been knocked, but look at this. He is completely surrounded. CBK now in the fight over here with HRK Esports. Emperado trying to rotate with CBK Esports. NA trying to come up and in on top of them. So now let's see. Just watching tonight. Okay, Crucial. It looks like it's gonna be just all out chaos. Oh, Emperado's over here trying to get out of those nades coming up and in, and Sexflix does get knocked, and Lemaine was able to get those eliminations over here with his grenades, and so now they are still coming up onto the solo. We got a solo for HRK, and here comes CBK. CBK coming up and around, and just overwhelming. We have all of them coming up room by room, and now Dope is still over here, but we do have Bray and the boys right across the way, keeping an eye on what's going on. And Insidious Esports is now getting pinched, and they are down to just a duo. We still have 4 teams over here, and we do have Dope up at the church again. So what you can hear in the background is that as the cars are driving by, and you can see down below that we are going over to that very eastern edge, and now we have a fight with Dauntless way up at the top. Huike Monkey, no, Crucial. Huike Monkey's been knocked by Dauntless. Dauntless coming right on through, and it looks like Sad right up at the top is the last one still standing, Crucial. Sad is trying to, or Skur, I don't know why. Oh, you do have a Sad in there, but Skur is the last one still remaining, and he's trying to get on out of there. I'm trying to watch Pachinki and this fight between, oh, Crucial. All right, so there goes Exo Elites to Dauntless. Dauntless over here, but now we have quite the cluster going on over near the shelter area. We have 412 straight out of Nepal and the Extreme Slayers all right on top of each other. We have Team Aces down at that East Bridge getting ready to gatekeep Team Intimidators from coming across, and then we still have all these teams, and look at this. It looks like Dope Esports is getting out of there, but we still have the 3 teams down in Pachinki. So it looks like T Games are starting to move out, and so now, but T Games might end up right over here in the 4 Kings region esports. So we got all sorts of chaos, all sorts of crazy rotations running into each other. We don't really have anybody over on the east side, so let me try to scroll in so you guys can really see what's happening. And let's go. Let's see what else is happening. The duo just trying to survive the day, and we still have all 4 of them. And Lemaine was able to get 3 of those eliminations for CBK Esports NA, and looks like they're going to go ahead and rotate out of Pachinki too, because the zone is coming, and as you guys already know, the zone hurts. And now we've got a fight right up here. We've got a fight with 3 teams up here now. Dope Esports over here in a fight with Alpha 4 Legends. No, it is not. I saw Feiyu Bobo, which means imitation crocodile. I had to look it up, baby. Alright, so Flan now trying to get up over towards his team, because Flan and Ranchu are the last 2 still standing against T Games. And T Games, look at this, unknown right there. Papi Triste up on top of that. Now Dark Esports is in the background. Oh, Dark Esports from every direction. AP, I saw AP coming up and over that edge, and so now it's just down to Ranchu. And now Pepe Triste was able to get that shot over onto one of them from the 4 Kings as well. So now unknown up to 3 eliminations. The T Games up to 5 eliminations, and we still have the fight. And I think he was able to get Flan, if that's what I remember seeing. All this chaos and say, man, Ghosty, hello, Ghosty. Alright, so now we have chaos. We have teams running into each other, teams passing each other. We just saw CBK come flying right on through the West Farm over here. We still have Dark Esports right on this outside, trying to gatekeep the T Games, and they're all driving around each other. Look at T Games and CBK. Oh, my head's spinning. All these teams just driving around each other. It looks like we are coming up towards the eastern side of Yasnaya, going around the mansion. We've got Lapovka in and the prison right on over here. So now let's go. Let's see where the other fights are going on, because everybody is now rotating. We do have Team Aces finally coming off that west bridge, but they're going to run right into Papi Triste. Papi Triste, did you see that full team coming across the bridge right in front of you? Looks like Papi Triste might have seen that and decided to take a quick left. So that's it. Just missed all of Team Aces. Team Aces going along the Milta Beach area. So now let's see what else is going on. I think everybody is over onto this side. Let me go ahead and let's go into the Emperors. Let's go back over to the Emperors, because they are getting pulled up on now by Dauntless. Dauntless is coming right up and in. Let's get Shifu Sir right on over here. No, it's not even Dauntless. It is Team 20, which are X4. So let me go ahead and scroll on in just a little bit more so you guys can really see where your teams are. And Shifu Sir, look at this. Ooh, and we still have Dauntless over on that other side. Is that Dauntless? There's Claus. Claus right on over here. Claus, we lost 2 of them. We are down to just Claus and Shmurda. And we got the Beast right across the way. And look at, Claus just saw a little bit of the back end of the Beast. Let's go. Let's see what else is going on. Let's go over to... Let's see what's happening in this cluster over here. Raja, what are you doing with all these teams around you over at Walmart? Dark Esports on one side. We just had another team go up and over. Plus, we have Team 10, the Dark Side Knights, up on top of that hilltop. So, AP, don't get out of that buggy there, because you have them every direction. Raja trying to get those shots right in across, and we still have the Insidious also right on over here. So much chaos. Ooh, the 4 Kings Ranchu. Oh, Ranchu came down and around, rotating across the top of Military Island and ran right into the Team Intimidators. Team Intimidators just missed the bridge camp by Team Aces, and now Team Aces going up to Lapoka, and Team Aces are gonna run right into Bray right on over here, and here comes, spray just sprays Drago, not Drago. I'm sorry, Drago. So Team Aces are trying to come around the outside, and they decided to go ahead and change directions, guys. And we still have the Emperors right over here in center zone at the mansion, keeping an eye on two different teams. We still have Dauntless in the mansion, holding down another building from the Emperors, and then not too far away, we also have Straight Outta Nepal. What are you doing over here, boys? All right, so they're keeping their eyes right up the hill onto the Extreme Slayers remix with the squad wipe last night. Last night in Erangel, we had 3 squad wipes on stream. We had remixes, one of them. Still trying to get those shots over onto Straight on the Paul. No, Insidious are trying to drive right on by, and we've got all these fights going off every direction. So now where are these fights happening? I don't even see where Insidious ended up. Right up here. I just missed it. So there goes the last one for Insidious. But it looks like Darkside Knights are going to be able to come into this north side. But we still have all these teams down at the lower edge. So let's see. Dark Esports in another fight. Where is Casanova? Casanova just got a knock. Let's check in on him while I fix your map so you can see a little better what these rotations are. I think, it looks like Papao. Oh, Papa how. Oh, he came right up and in on the Team Intimidators. Does look like Fragger got knocked in. AP, no AP, so now it's just up to Casanova. Casanova across the way, too far away from his team to help them. But Team Intimidators did have, can he see him? Look at this, trying to take those shots straight across. We are so far out of the zone. And I don't know where they're going to come in, because if you look at this southwest part of the zone, they are not going to have a nice Sunday drive into zone. And we still have 412 coming in as well, so... We just saw Yogi and Raja coming in from that Walmart area. So let's go. It does look like Team Ace and Sadra. Sadra just pulled up right into the middle of a team. Let's see what's going on with Sadra over here. Team Intimidators just went right past Sadra. But it looks like Sadra, you got to get to zone. We are in stage 5 now. And Sadra is right on top of another team that is Straight Outta Nepal and the Extreme Slayers. And now the Darkside Knights are up in a fight way up at the top. I think they just found Yogi on that. Yes, they did. They found Yogi on that rotation coming down and in. And now we do have one solo from the 4-1-2. And look at this. We got another team going out and around the backside. That is T-Games coming around just over to that north. They may be coming right on in. It looks like they're in a fight over here with Team Intimidators. They just drove straight through the middle of Team Intimidators. And now it's... no! Pappy Triste! Pappy Triste for Team T-Games. And we also had one of the Extreme Slayers right on over here. They are all just trying to bull rush their way. Bulls out, Parade, and there goes Bray. Shifu, sir. We are back to you. Let me go ahead and stay with him for just a second while I scroll this map in so you guys can see the chaos as it happens. Alright, so let's see. Looks like Shifu trying to keep those sightlines down from Team Aces over in that compound right across. And what you gonna do, Shifu? What you gonna do? He does have to get up into zone, and right in front of him are Straight Outta Nepal. Well, it looks like he's just gonna go ahead and drive around the building. Alright, so let's see. Here goes. What are you doing, Shifu, sir? He's trying to get him to peek so that his team can get those shots over onto the building. And look at this, he's gonna drive right up and in, right on the backside of Straight Outta Nepal. And Dauntless is right there, and Dauntless is trying to keep Team Aces from coming right up and in. Look at this. They're trying to get the car out of the way. And Claus getting all this damage from the top of the head. No, it was Schmurda. Schmurda as Claus is over on this side trying to get those nades up and over onto the Emperor. So let's see. What did Schmurda do? Oh, I think they just took out. And I think that was skill of mine. No, Schmurda. Schmurda was able to get Team Aces. There's so much chaos. I cannot keep up with the elimination feed. And we are still crushing these teams in on top of each other. Look at this. Skill of mine, though. They have this whole ridgeline, but they do have to get into zone. They are still out of zone. So now let's go over here. It looks like the Emperors are having some issues. Smokey's been knocked. Sharish has to come out right in front of Claus. And oh, Beast has been taken down, and it's just up to Sharish. Can he get out of that? He does have Claus full attention over here. And we do have the Dark Side Knights right over here on the other side of Straight Out of Nepal. Let's go up just a little bit. Skill of mine in that back side. And look at Smokey. Smokey right there. Smokey's been knocked, and way in the back in the distance you can see CBK Esports. I'll go ahead and keep it right there because that is your zone. And you guys can kind of see where everyone is, and it gives you a better idea how close or how far away these teams are. So now let's get over to Shu Young. Shu Young up to 3 eliminations. And the sleepy one also. So now we'll stay on these guys as they are trying to get into zone. Let me see if I can get you out of the blue so you guys can see this a little better. And still coming right up in the Dark Side Knights are just on the edge of zone. They do have to come up and in. And it looks like now we do have a fight with CBK and skill of mine. Shu Young trying to get those shots right on through. And the small man's been knocked. And we lost the sleepy one. As Shu Young still trying to get those shots. But Shu Young has to go right on through. Right on through. No, he has that wide open space. Look at this. Shu Young can get right into zone, but he's trying to gatekeep. Oh, the fruit! He's able to get those shots, and now skill of mine down just a frizz. But let's get over to the other side as Dark Side Knights are coming up onto skill of or straight out in the ball. And look at Frankie. Frankie just, oh, there goes straight out of Nepal. Dark Side Knights coming up and in. We still have Emperor Sharish. He's still in this. The Dark Side Knights down to a duo. Skills of mine down to a duo. Dauntless down to a duo. And CBK the Brute. He is the sole survivor, and he just got taken out by Dark Side Knight. That's what I thought I saw. All right, let's get back over here and see if we can get a better bird's eye view of where they are now. We are down to the top 3 teams. We have Sharish still in this. We have the Dark Side Knight still in this. And all the way over to the west, we do have Dauntless. So now, let's go. Ooh, somebody's throwing those nades. Was that Sharish? Look at Sharish. He is right in there. And now he ran right into Dauntless Murda. And Sharish is trying to get that elimination. And Sharish steals the elimination. Dark Side Knight Aimer. Aimer is up to 9 eliminations, guys. 9 for himself. 14 total eliminations. But here comes Claus and Shmurda coming right up and over, and he knows that Sharish is right there on the other side. Sharish, I think he does have to come into zone. I think he's still trying to move on in. Ooh, Shmurda gets found by Aimer. Aimer's still trying to get those angles, and we do have, I think that's the best I can do to get you guys. I know that it's in the trees, but ooh, Aimer trying to find Claus, Sharish, and Aimer. Let's go over to Claus. Claus is up to 4 eliminations. Oh, and Claus just saw Sharish, and he sees Aimer. Look at this. Aimer is coming right over at him, and Sharish is coming up and over the top. What are you going to do, Claus? Which one are you going to see? He sees Sharish. He goes for Sharish. Oh, and Sharish is down to 1 HP, but now Aimer is down to 5 HP. Claus, full health. And the S12 Coming in first, Dauntless with 10 eliminations. Second is the Dark Side Knights, Aimer with 11 eliminations in this lobby. 16 total eliminations for Dark Side Knights, and the Emperors coming in third with 7 eliminations. G top 3. Here are the rest of your scores: 4 through 6, 7 through 9, 10 through 12, 13 through 15, 16 through 18, 19 through 21. Going all out. Dark Side Aimer, 11 eliminations, 950 damage. That means that man was third partying. I'm losing my voice already. All right, guys, so we will be right back, and I'm hoping I have the scores. Hopefully we got all that fixed tonight, and don't forget to get your screenshots over there so you can win some free UC. Be right back. Told me that this was Smokey on the backside. Smokey right there. Oh, but Shu Young gets knocked by the Great Gatsby from above. And so now we're down to just a duo. We have Skill of Mine, the sleepy one over here, and we have Mine. And now the Great Gatsby coming down off that ridge line, trying to pull up with the rest of his team, as the rest of his team are all starting to pull up and in, and ooh, trying to get those shots through that window. And oh, Skill of Mine, as the 12 tribes come around from every angle. We should be able to get Smokey picked back up. A $10 thank you. Oh, thank you so much. Thank you for the super chat. I truly appreciate that. Thank you. From the gang, I thank you. So let's go. Let's see what else is going on. We still have Maiden Nepal right on over here next to RRQ. And ooh, the Extreme Slayers are now in the fight. Where are the Extreme Slayers? I don't even see them on my map. Let's go. Let's go check in on Picado. Did they come into Picado? I'm not sure, because we still have several teams over here in Picado. We still have HRK and the duo from Rich Esports. And while we watch Rich Esports take on HRK, the push is coming right up and in. Legend, ooh, Legend right on that side. And Chad is down, so now it is just up to Legend for Rich Esports. HRK getting picked apart as they are separated, coming in from different directions. And so where are... Oh, Extreme Slayers are all the way up here in Ruins. And I missed who they found up in Ruins. That is not where I expected to see them. W, yes, W, thank you. Oh, look at that. There they go. HRK Esports and the duo from Rich Esports up to 8 elimination. Legend, 5 eliminations coming out of that with 3 teams in Picado. And so now our zone is still shifting up towards the north. We are, let's see, I think straight out of Nepal may run into the Emperors over here. They are right next to them. The Emperors, look at this, Smokey is right on the other side, so they're not too far away from each other. They may run into it. So RRQ and Manic. Where is RRQ and Manic? Why can't, oh, right here, I found them. So let's see what's going on right on over here with Manic. And Manic, oh no, Rohan has been knocked in. Let's check in on Pin. We've got to give Pin some screen time love for the squad wipe, that last one. And look at this, he is watching the choke god right there, and he throws that molly over onto the choke god. Does he get that molly onto the choke god? Let's see. Choke god is doing just fine. Let's go back over to Pin and keep an eye on what Pin is doing. Still throwing those mollies, still throwing the nades. Oh, choke god gets Pin with that nade. So now, oh, stop it. So now let's go to the iPad and see what else is going on. We still have straight out of Nepal, pretty close to the Emperors and the Pittsburgh boys. They are all right over towards this truck stop area. And we do have the rest of the teams. Dauntless coming on in. Dauntless, a full 4-man team now. And the Extreme Slayers coming up and through La Cabarilla. We still have Rich Esports right down here in Picado. And the 12 tribes coming out of that win down in Chumacera. So these teams are fighting. So I think you can see where most of your teams are. And we are almost back into this. So let's go and click. There we go. Let me get this back up on the screen for you guys. And there we go. So now let's see what else is happening. Everybody's in their rotation right now. Everybody, this is Miramar, so we've got a lot of space in between these teams. But I think CBK is coming up right over here next to Straight Out of Nepal. Let's go over here and see how close they are. Oh, they are watching. Straight Out of Nepal knows that they are right on down. Blaze BT watching that as they pull right up and in, letting his team know that compound is occupied. And we do have the Pittsburgh boys down in truck stop there by themselves, but Straight Out of Nepal is not too far away from that. So let's see. We do have the Extreme Slayers coming in from the north. We have Dauntless over here at the north, and we might have the 12 tribes coming up on RRQ. So let's go check in on RRQ as the 12 tribes are coming up right behind. Looked like he was underneath trying to get that car out of that ditch. So let's see. I still think the 12 tribes, I think Naomi may end up right on top of them. Let's see what Naomi can see, because Naomi should see them right in front. There they are, right in front of Naomi. Naomi says, okay, turn right here. Alright, so Naomi knows that there's a team right there in front of them. So let's see what else is going on. We have the Four Kings Region Esports coming up into La Batita. So, ooh, we have CBK way over here next to the Emperors. So let's see what's going on over here. Do the Emperors know that they do have CBK right up on this other ridge? And here comes the rest of CBK. So let's get on over there. We'll keep an eye on the map. And it does look like Naomi is going to go ahead and hunt them down. Going to follow right on behind where RRQ are. Look at this. Naomi is on the hunt. But let's get over to the Emperors and check in on what's happening. The Emperors are down to just a trio over here. Let's see what Shifu Sir. Oh no, Shifu Sir, I'm so sorry. And so now we do have all the CBK up at the top. Shifu Sir has been eliminated, so now we are down to just a duo for the Emperors. And I think the Emperors are going to go ahead and pull on out of there. CBK up on the other mountaintop. So let's see. Oh, and here comes Straight Out of Nepal. I didn't mean to click over onto Spence, but Spence now sees that CBK up on top of that ridge line next to the Emperors. And now Spence, look at this. He almost had that head into that helmet right in his sight. Look at this. Gonna go take those shots. So we do have Straight Out of Nepal in that fight coming up onto CBK, and it does look like Nameless is gonna end up right over here on top of. Oh no, Nameless. Oh, came right up to the Hacienda intersection right over where Rich Esports has called home. The duo coming out of Picado after all that, and those nades are coming up, and I'm not sure Nameless is going to be able to get out from behind that rock, because they do have Legend, and oh, another nade from Jat. So let's see. I don't think his teammate, here comes his teammate Smokey coming up and around, and I'm not sure Smokey's going to be able to help him get oh, that nade hurt. Nameless down to about 5 HP as they are coming up and around. And we do have Straight Out of Nepal. They are also coming up and in onto the Pittsburgh boys now. So now, oh, and Nameless does get knocked. So now we do have a donut zone. We're going from Cruz de Valle, Hacienda del Patron, down to north of the graveyard over to El Azahar. So let's get back. Hello everyone, and welcome back to the Pittsburgh and Emperors $100 Saturday night cash scrims, and we are just getting ready to start our Miramar match. This time we are jumping with Dark Side Night Aimer 11 eliminations, 950 damage, 11 eliminations in this lobby. This guy knew where to third party. That is some third party action there. Alright, so guys, let's go. Let's get into this match. And let's see. What? Alright, so let's go ahead and put your map up over here. Let's load on in. We're loading really slow tonight, as you guys can see. Hello, Sadie. Alright, so now let's go down to the Dark Side Knights. DSK Aimer. Here he is, guys. We're going to jump with him. Your last match top fragger. 11 eliminations, 950 damage. Alright. Didn't catch any 1v4s tonight in Erangel. Yesterday we caught 3 the first match. Oof. But that was so sweaty. I could barely keep up today. I'd click onto one and there are 12 other teams fighting. So I'm doing the best I can to catch all these fights, but I'm hoping you still like all the action that's going on. Alright, our zone is, our flight path is coming in from just east of El Azahar, going across the northern side of Truck Stop to the south of San Martin, going over the top of Radio Tower Hill, over Power Grid, Monte Nuevo, all the way to the Wasteland, the West Wall Bridge. Alright, so let's see. We're still on Aimer. I didn't click off of him. You guys know I get a little click happy. Alright, let's see what's going on here. So now we do have, it does look like Insidious is jumping over to El Azahar with the Extreme Slayers. So we may have a very early fight over here. I think both of these teams went here yesterday, if I remember right. So let's see if it comes out different today. And let's see, it looks like Hacienda del Patron does have the 4 Kings maybe headed that direction. I do see Dope headed that direction too. So Dope Academy, I believe, tonight. Dope Academy, yes. But here we go. We are going down with the Dark Side Knights into San Martin. And as you can see, they do have another team right there with them. And I believe that is HRK, if I saw that correctly on the screen. Let's see. No, it's T-Games. T-Games. Pappy Triste and the boys, the old Panthers. So Aimer is right down over here with one of them. Let's see, oh, his whole team is over here at the bricks, so let's get over to the rest of his team. Enos on the outside, so now he's trying to get up and in, and the rest of his team, we got Piga. Piga is down to about 10 HP, but ooh, Pappy Triste was knocked. Let's get up over here and see what's going on as they're trying to come up and in, and Bray holding down, come on, click, Bray holding down the top of the stairs. Look at this, holding them off, trying to make sure that they don't come up and in, and there, oh, he came right up and in onto one of them, so now it's just down to unknown, but, oh, I think only Aimer maybe left now, so now the Dark Side Knights, there goes Nader, but I think Aimer is coming up and in. The rest of his team has been knocked in the, oh, Meladonia, able to finish that off. Alright, so now what else is going on? Bigato, we have 3 teams over here, so let's see what's going on. Oh, no, don't crash. Alright, so we're over here with HRK, Dark Esports, so now let's go. Let's see what else is going on our map. So we do have the fight that's going on up here with the Extreme Slayers up here in El Azahar. It looks like the Extreme Slayers. There goes Remix. Remix is coming right up and in, and it does look like he's gonna push right into it. So let's get over to Remix. He's just got one knocked right through that window. So let's see what's gonna happen as he comes out and around. He's going into the first FPP. Rushy! Oh, Rushy with the 4-piece, our very first squad wipe of tonight. Rushy! Squad wipe. Alright, so up in El Azahar. Let me get back into this match and let's go. Hopefully it won't be as bad tonight, guys. I'm trying so hard to get my stream to cooperate with us. Let's go. Come on. Let me in. Let me in. Let me in. Alright, we're almost loaded back in. Here we go. And let me get this up here for you guys so you can see what's happening. And now we are back onto the Emperor's way up in La Cabarilla. Our very first zone is going all the way around the Impala Islands, truck stop, San Martin, Chumacera, Las Leon. We just on the edge of Bartona. We do have Exo Elites and the Four Kings getting really close to each other. We have the Zombie Boys up on the top of El Pozo, up at that church area where they like to go. So I think the main fight right now, we will have to keep an eye on Four Kings and Exo Elites, but let's get back over to Picado and find out what's going on. We lost Emperado, but we do have 2 eliminations. So now let's get on over to CBK. What's going on over there? And let's go back over to Dark Esports. There we go. The CBK is coming up and around Papa How, trying to get those shots right on through, and he does get one of his teammates knocked, and oh, he gets knocked from right on through that edge. So now it is just up to AP. AP is the last one still standing against HRK. So now Demigod was over on this other side, and there goes Demigod out to HRK Esports. So now it is just up to AP, and you can see that they are coming up on the other side of the street, but I'm not sure if they're going to push up into him. He's just going to go, oh, we hear those footsteps coming up, and now Team Intimidators, I just saw that they are in a fight, and you can see that we do have another team driving right up and in. It should be CBK. Yes, it is CBK. CBK is now coming up into the 5-stack. So let's get over to CBK and see what they're doing as they coming right up and in on top of HRK Esports. And he's going up these stairs so fast, I'm almost getting dizzy. All right, so he's trying to come right up and in, and as HRK going up on top of that roof, and we still have a lot of separation between these teams, and the Fruit able to come up onto Gonza. And so now AP may be able to get out of there if he stays quiet, because that is not quiet. Right when I said that, he shoots. So AP still over here. Oh, AP, do not get up on that roof. But we do have the sole survivor over here for HRK, and look at this. HRK is trying to keep an eye over onto AP, and we also have CBK, all 4 of them back at the 5-stack. So let's see what else is going on the map. We'll stay here for just a minute because I think this is our only fight. The Emperors and the Zombie Boys may end up meeting each other, and it looks like Smiley went over to get a vehicle, but I saw that the Dauntless and the Zombie Boys were getting kind of close, but Dauntless is still tucked into El Pozo, but it does look like Skill of Mine maybe coming up onto Team Aces over here. Shu Young not too far away from Drago, so we might have to keep an eye on this as well because they're not that far apart, but it does look like Shu Young is on that backside. Oh, AP, they are coming for you. Let's switch over to AP. As they are all going to push up right over onto him. Let's see what AP can do. Here they all come. Oh, AP. So there goes Dark Esports. And now it is just the solo over here. MC playing for the HRK Esports. And we still have a lot of separated teams. We're only in... Whoops, let me get that off the screen for you. There we go. We're only in stage 1, so... We're getting ready to close up the zone, and I see Exo Elites and Four Kings are still getting pretty close to each other, and we may have a fight between T-Games and X-Force. They're coming right in on top of Radio Tower Hill. So let's get over to Radio Tower Hill, see if this fight is going to break out or if they're just going to drive around each other over here. Let's see what's happening. We are with T games up and over, and they're gonna go ahead and leave. Hello, Zerums. Look at Zerums up at the top, keeping an eye on where X-Force are driving them through. I don't know if he's moving or not, but we are not moving. And oh, here comes Skill of Mine onto Team Aces, so they are right over on top of each other. I'm not sure if Shu Young might have seen him driving next to him. And come on, let's go. Let's not crash. And I still feel like this fight may happen between Exo Elites and the Four Kings Region Esports, because they are coming in right down by the Partona bridges, so they may run into each other right on down here. And look at this, Huike Monkey right on top. Let's see what's going on with Huike Monkey, because he does have the Four Kings right on top of him, and it is Ranchu here in that vehicle going right on down below him. But it looks like the four Kings, or Exo Elites, got past the Four Kings. So let's see, Shu Young, they are in this fight right on over here. Oh, the sleepy one. Oh, sleepy one. Shu Young up to 3 eliminations, but let's see, can he get the sleepy one picked back up and fight with the Four Kings? Oh, I think Shu Young just took out the Four Kings. Woo, we didn't even get to see it, Shu Young. I'm sorry. So now Dauntless and 412 right over here. Let's see what's going on with 412 and Dauntless. Dauntless is right on the other side of that, coming out of El Pozo. So let's see what's going on with Dauntless. It looks like they're coming just right along the same edges. And of course, we can't click on anybody that's actually moving. I can tell that they're moving, but they're not moving. Alright, so let's see, what is Gerda doing right on over here? We're right over by the Chumasera Church now, I believe. Let's see, where are we? Yes, we are. So Dauntless came down from El Pozo, came all the way down to the Chumasera Church. And now it looks like we do have another fight between Dope Hate right in the center as well. So let's see what's going on with Dope Hate and T Games. And let me go ahead and stay on this for just a second. Scroll on in so you guys can see where all your fights are. I'm not sure which fight we should stay on, because all these fights just all happen in Bappy Tuesday. Bappy Tuesday does get knocked. Melatonia is able to get that knock over onto him, but now Melatonia is the last one still standing. And Dope Academy are coming up and over there. Oh, and there he goes. There goes T Games, and we'll be able to get Wang picked back up. Dauntless overwhelmed, came up and overwhelmed them. So now let's see what else is happening, because we do have another fight. The Zombie Boys are right over here now, coming up right where they just got into the fight with T Games. And now here comes Crazy. Let's go Crazy. And now he's gonna take those shots right over at Starboy. And now now the fight has begun, and we do have Zombie Boy Trevor still in the car, still driving around. And let's see, we still have Team Intimidators coming in from that northern edge, but everybody else is pretty separated. So this is the main fight at the moment. We'll stay here and keep an eye on the Zombie Boys. Alright, let's go. Let's check in on Bloody Smiley. Ooh, that's some gyro, guys. Alright, let's go over and see what's happening over here. We do have all 4 of them. Now it looks like Starboy's trying to come up onto that off angle, trying to get a better angle over onto the Zombie Boys. The Zombie Boys, are you paying attention to where he is driving right around you? Smiley paying attention right over into that North Leone's farm. So look at this, they are all watching, but we do have Wang from right across the way, and it looks like the Zombie Boys are gonna stick around over here, but we do have that off angle coming up and around. Starboy is still out on a mission, so let's see, where's Starboy? He is way that is not where I expected him to be. It looks like he's coming back, and he does have another team up on that bridge, and it is the Extreme Slayers right over here to the east of them. You can see up in the upper right hand corner, that's the Extreme Slayers. So we have Dope Esports, the Zombie Boys, and Extreme Slayers all right in this area, and our zone does pop again, and we're going over towards the west side of Leones, over towards the industrial park, all the way over to the Chumacera area. So all this area is still quite a bit. And look at this, HRK does get away from X-Force, and I'm not sure. Was X-Force that came in. It looks like X-Force may end up right on top of the Zombie Boys. We do have the Emperors and the Team Intimidators. Let's go over here to Beast, see what's going on with Beast up at the top. And we do have quite the cluster right on down below as CBK is coming up onto the Infinity Reapers. So let's get down here. I wanted to make sure that you guys could see on your map, and look at this. The Emperors still have Team Intimidators right on behind them. But let's get down to CBK, see what's going on with CBK in Leones. So let's go. Let's see what's going on. We have Skill and Mind coming down and around that eastern edge, and it looks like they're going to come up from the south, and they're going to end up right in with the Four Kings Region Esports. And the rest of the zone is pretty open on that western edge, and it looks like the Emperors are coming around the northern side of Picado, completely missing Team Intimidators. Team Intimidators may end up in the lap of the Zombie Boys, so we'll have to watch for that as well. And what are you watching, Rushy? Rushy just coming out of El Azahar with that squad wipe. Squad wipe Rushies. All right, so now let's see if we can load in and stay in this time. And who's that across from them? It looks like it might be the Exo Elites and the Four Kings Region Esports. I can't tell which one they are, but I've got the screen back up, so let's go over, put the map back up so that we can see where everyone is rotating, and our vehicles are still not moving, guys. The lag is serious tonight. So let's go ahead and scroll on in and see what's happening. It is the XO Elites. There we go. The Extreme Slayers were taking a shot at, and now here comes Dauntless on the other side. So we have the Extreme Slayers on one side of the XO Elites, and Dauntless coming up from the other side. And the Infinity Reapers right on over here. They are down to just a duo. They're going to be able to get them picked back up, but they're keeping an eye on CBK, and it looks like CBK are now getting onto out of the building. What are they doing? Oh, it looks like a Sanji coming, or Sanji, there we go, Sanji coming right up and in, and Kisunji, I was right. All right, so they are coming right up and in, spraying right on through into that smoke. They're trying to get away. This is the Infinity Reapers. They're trying to, oh, and they do find another one, but Zen right up at the top does get, oh, Kisunji and Lemaine are both, no, here's Kisunji. All right, so now let's see what else is going on. These names are killing me. All right. Dauntless, it looks like they're coming up right on top of that solo from HRK coming out of Picado. Somehow managed to survive Picado, only to end up in the lap of Dauntless. It does look like the Emperors are coming up and around right behind Dauntless now, and Dauntless paying attention to them as they come around on this. And, oh, the Zombie Boys do find one of them from Team Intimidators. Trevor finding Snaky, and Claus gets knocked from Smokey from up above. So now the Emperors are trying to push their way right up and into zone. And we do have, look at this, we have Shifu Sir on my screen trying to get those shots right over onto Claus. Claus is right across the way. Let's see what Claus is doing. Oh, look at this. They may be able to get him up. It is Zig that's getting over here, and he was able to get Claus picked back up in front of the Emperors. But not only that, we've got another team coming up and around the other side. It is Skills of Mine. Skill of Mine right on the other side of Dauntless. Dauntless is now right between Skill of Mine and the Emperors, and the Emperors do have, which team is that? The Four Kings Region Esports right to their east. And Dauntless, oh, Shifu Sir Shifu Sir just got taken down by Dauntless right on over here. So now our Emperors are down to just a duo. As Dauntless, Casper coming up and over. Alright, so now let's go back to the map and see what else is happening, because the zombie boys right over here in another fight with Team Intimidators trying to come. Oh, I'm not going to get mad. Alright, so let's get on over here. And it looks like the zombie boys were able to get all but one of them from Team Intimidators. But you can see straight out of Nepal is right over here next to the zombie boys. And we do have Extreme Slayers coming up on the other side. Look at this, straight out of Nepal, down in this dip between Remix, that is Remix, and Zombie Boys. So now, straight out of Nepal, trying to come up and in, and there are Team Intimidators, Rushy, who we just watched get a squad wipe over in Al Azahar. I did miss most of his fight, but we know he got the squad wipe in Al Azahar. So let's go back to the map so you guys can see where everybody is coming in. We are still going to just to the west of all the industrial park down in Los Leon. So let's go ahead and get you back in here. Hopefully we can load on in. It is still lagging terribly tonight. Yeah, it's just lagging so bad, guys. All right, whoops. Alright, so now let's see what else is going on. We do have a couple of teams right on over here. We have Dope getting pushed up on by CBK. Wang, it looks like Wang is over here by himself. Oh, Hate has been knocked. And here comes CBK coming right up and in onto Wang. Wang has him coming in both directions. Oh, and now, oh no, we do have another one from Dope coming up. Envy, you never told me if that was you or not. So now CBK down, or Dope Academy down to just a solo. It looks like he's going to be able to go ahead and get over to Hate and pick up Hate. But here comes Lamaine coming out and around trying to figure out. And now Hate is not going to be able to get picked up from the pressure from CBK. All right, let's try this again. Oh, look at that. There they go. So he is up to 5 eliminations, and I don't think he's going to make it to zone. Guys, he's going to go out to zone. Oh, 5 eliminations, but went out to zone because he cannot stay outside of zone. So now let's see. There goes Rushy from Extreme Slayer. So now let me get this back on the map. Let's see if we can stay in here now. Let's see if the lag can just hold off just for the end of this, because we are down to the last 6 teams. We still have Dauntless, and look at this huge split with Dauntless. They are both the northwest and the southwest of the zone. We have all 4 of them from the 4 Kings region esports right across from Casper. We got the zombie boys across from Shmurda. We still have a solo from the Extreme Slayers and the XO Elites. But the XO Elites are up in this 5-stack. And look at this. They have to come down into the zone. They do have to go down into that. I'm not sure where they're going to go, but here they go. Going to try to find their own dip, but they're going to be right in front of the Extreme Slayers, and it looks like they're going to go right on over into the Zombie Boys. They went straight into the Zombie Boys. So now let's get over to the XO Elites and see what's going on with them, if I can get over there fast enough. And still and now Skur has been knocked, and look at this, the shot from outside of the car. Huike Monkey coming rushing right up and in. It is just down to Loki and Huike, and they're trying to but there goes Skills of Mine. But now they have to get across the street into Dauntless. No, Skill of Mine is right there, so I'm not sure what just happened. So let's go. Let's see what's happening, guys. I am losing my mind. We're down to the last 2 teams. Oh, and I think it is just a 2v2 now. So we have the Sleepy One and Small Man, 4 Skill of Mine, and then we've got Dauntless. You can see Casper way up on that ridgeline, and Shmurda trying to keep an eye right on down, and Casper's waiting for him to come up and around. Casper is up to 6 eliminations. Casper is trying not to give his position away, but sleepy one. Here comes Casper right up in on top of you. Casper is up to 6 eliminations, but Skill and Mine are both trying to crawl up and into the zone. And look at this, they're going on the backside. Casper taking those shots, and he does get the sleepy one, and Small Man is down to 1 HP, and there they go. Schmurda taking those shots, and so now it's just up to the Small Man. The Small Man does have 4 eliminations, but he does have both the Dauntless coming right up and over onto him, and he does, oh, Casper with the nade to finish that off. Dauntless coming in first with 10 eliminations. Coming in second, Skills of Mine with 10 eliminations. And the XO Elites coming in third with 6 eliminations. GG top 3. Here are the rest of your scores: 4 through 6, 7 through 9, 10 through 12, 13 through 15, 16 through 18, 19 through 21. Going all out. Dauntless Casper, 8 eliminations, 1,067 damage. Another PMSL Brazil NA Super League champion for us. So let's go with him in our next match, and we will be right back. Don't forget to get your screenshot of your like and subscribe over to the Emperor's channel, and I will be right back. Hello, Phoebe, I see you. Be right back, guys. Back to the matches and see where everyone is going, because we are starting to crush these teams in on top of each other. Dauntless, oh, Dauntless coming up and in over here onto the Extreme Slayers in the Exfoliator. The Extreme Slayers, I just saw someone, it was Remix, they took Remix out, and so now the Extreme Slayers are moving on over. Dauntless coming in, taking over this northwest edge. So let's see, the 12 tribes. We have the Great Gatsby still coming up, and he's not out of the blue yet. Oh, HDDP09 having some problems with those rocks. Alright, so let's go over here, because it looks like now the Pittsburgh boys are getting pulled up on by the Four Kings Region Esports. They are all right around that backside. Daddy is down to about half health, and they still have the Four Kings moving around. But they are keeping the look at those. We have got a parking lot of cars right here. So let's see. It looks like the Four Kings may continue to go around. They do have this whole edge, this whole east side all to themselves. So they just need to get around the Pittsburgh boys. But straight out Nepal is not that far away. And we have CBK still really close. CBK pushing Smokey and the boys from the Emperors all the way over towards Rich Esports. And Rich Esports still down at the intersection. So let's see. Nothing really happening right now. They're still rotating. They're still trying to get on in. And ooh, I think they may end up right over here on top of straight out of Nepal. Ooh, he just watched Frankie go up and over. So let's keep an eye on this as the rest of the team is still rotating right on in. Frankie right over there as Muskin is trying to get those shots up the hill. Here comes the rest of his team. So now we do have the Pittsburgh boys versus straight out of Nepal. Straight out of Nepal. Has the upper edge on this hilltop, but let's see. You know, looks like maybe Muskin was pulled back, so it doesn't look like they're going to take this fight. They're just going to keep rotating along this ridgeline way over to this eastern edge, straight out of Nepal at their back. So let's see what else is going on. I don't see a lot of teams close to each other. I see the Four Kings coming into this eastern edge, but I do see that the Extreme Slayers are taking over this whole northeast, and our zone is getting ready to pop. So we'll have to see. Oh, look at this. We are going to the northeast, so most of these teams are down and around the zone. We'll have to move in, so let's go. So let's go. Let's see what else is happening as we go on into the zone. Looks like one of them got knocked over at the Four Kings Region Esports, and I believe that might have been one of them. Oh, it does look like the Extreme Slayers. Hyuya is getting pulled up right on over here, and now we do have Dauntless in a fight as well. Hyuya is the only one still standing over here. He does have the rest of his team, but the rest of his team are way out of zone. So Hyuya does get pulled up on by the Pittsburgh boys. So now Hyuya trying to stay out of that. And we do have the Four Kings back up onto their feet. Ooh, one of them gets taken down and out. So not sure who that was that just got him from the Pittsburgh boys. The Pittsburgh boys must have had their back to somebody. Oh, right over here. RRQ now over in this fight with Dauntless as well. So now let's see what's going on with RRQ. I believe Dauntless just overwhelmed the duo. Coming out of Picado, going over to the intersection and running right into Dauntless. Alright, so now let's see. Hyuya still holding off the trio. And look at this, the trio are all right on down below him, and I do believe that one of them from the trio was taken out. Yes, Sadie. Sadie was taken out, and let's see. Let's go back over to Hyuya. What else is going on right on over here? Because we do see that the Four Kings are coming in onto Team 9 straight out of Nepal. So now here they come. Ranchu on that backside, and he is found. He is found by Blaze BT. So now let's see what's going on with the rest of them from the Four Kings. So now Flan right over here. Moon was able to get healed back up, but here comes straight out of Nepal, right up and over that edge. And we do have the Pittsburgh boys paying attention. You can see that the Pittsburgh boys are trying to get into this as well. And now the 12 tribes came up and over onto Dauntless. So now we got a huge fight right on over here as well. So let's see if we can figure out where this fight is going on. We got the T game 12. Oh, and there it goes. So we have T games over here with Dauntless and Dauntless getting taken down by the 12 tribes, and we do have Casper and XP3 still over here. The 12 tribes, I think, are down to just Smokey now. Let's see. No, we still have Hyman in this too. No, we have a trio over here for now. It's just up to the 12 tribes. Gatsby, the great Gatsby. So now let's get over to that edge and let's get into that fight as well. So let's see what is happening over here as the T game are pulling right up onto the backside of where they're fighting, where we've got CBK not too far away. We have Dauntless right on over here taking the shot over at, ooh, does find one CBK right over here. Casper trying to get the shots over onto T Games, and he has CBK Esports also on the top of that, taking those shots right on down on top of him. Let's go over to T Games. Hello, Bray. Bray over here. I haven't seen you in ages, Bray. Hello. And we are down to just Bray and Melatonin. And look at that, the fruit on top of that hill trying to remove his helmet, but he is doing just fine. And all four of these teams do need to come in from the zone and straight out into Paul Wolfie. Wolf is over here as well. Wolf comes up onto the Pittsburgh boys. So now the Pittsburgh boys right at the top. Still a trio. Oh, there's a volley right there, and here comes the nade. So now it's just up to Muskin. Muskin right here comes out with that Tommy gun trying to spray down through the straight out of Nepal, but straight out of Nepal, down 2 players, should be able to reset, but now here comes the push from Team 12 coming right up and in. It is the Extreme Slayers now trying to come in from this third party, and oh, there goes straight out of Nepal. The Extreme Slayers, HTTP 09, down to about 5 HP, but they are up to 11 eliminations, and I think that might have been Rich Esports. Rich Esports still over here, so it wasn't Rich that Dauntless came up and onto, because Rich Esports up to 10 eliminations, trying to get those shots over onto T Games, and there goes T Games, but we do have CBK on the backside of this hill, so they are all right on over here. Let's go ahead and stay here for just a second. Let me scroll on in, and you can see that Hyuya in that original compound where the Pittsburgh boys were, where straight out of Nepal came in, where the Extreme came in. Look at this. We still have one from the Extreme Slayers over on the other side. No, we have 3 from... Hello, everyone, and welcome back to match 3 of the Emperor and Pittsburgh $100 Saturday night cash scrims. And we did get our first squad wipe that I caught on stream tonight over in Al Azahar, so make sure you check that out. Rushy from the Extreme Slayers, GG's. And we are on hard start, so hopefully these boys will get on in. It looks like we're missing the Infinity the I-69. They did come in as I-69 this time, not the Infinity Reapers. And Team 20, X-Force are missing as well. So, in 20, yeah, 20 is X-Force. I'm not sure why the Insidious, oh, I see, they were changing out slots. Hello, Times, I see you right there. Abby, I see you. All right, so let's see what else is going on. Ooh, we're starting, so we are missing. We aren't going to miss the entire team of the Infinity Reapers tonight. So, oh, and we do have another Insidious. So Insidious is has all sorts of players, and it looks like Times is going to just go ahead and stay on in there with them. So let's see what's going to happen this time. This time we are jumping with Dauntless Casper, PMSL Brazil. He was down there for us. Let's give him some screen time love. 8 eliminations, 1,067 damage. Let me get the iPad up so you guys have your maps up and ready. And I am going to lose my voice tonight. I think I used it too much last night. Alright, so let's see. Are we loaded in? I think we can get over to Dauntless now. I'm sorry that we're having a lot of lag issues. Here we go. Casper, what an outfit. I don't think I've seen this outfit. Alright, so let's go. Let's see, what am I doing over here? That's fine. Alright, so we're in. We have sound. We have map up. We are doing just fine. We have helicopters flying over our heads. You gotta love it, guys. The VIPs are here. So let's go. 6 seconds to our Sandhawk flight path. And this time we are coming in from... boop. From Camp Alpha Island, just the southwestern edge of Camp Alpha Island, going across the Triangle of Death, the quarry, out just to the north of Camp Pong. So let's see where everybody goes. We know that Dauntless likes to go to the top of Camp Alpha Mountain, so let's see if that's where they're going to go. I do see other parachutes right around them, and I think that is... T-Games. T-Games is right over there, and I think the Emperors are going up over to Hot Tin. Last night we had so many teams in Hot Tin. So, yep, Dauntless does have one of the Emperors right over the top of them, but I don't think the Emperors are coming on down. I'm not sure what Casper's doing. Casper's headed off. They're doing just fine. Gonna break apart, but look over here. T-Games and the Emperors coming right on down, and it looks like we only have the 2 teams right over here. So we saw Rushy with that 4-piece. Is Rushy in this? No, Rushy is not in this one this time. So let's go over, and oh, Remix is already in a fight as well. Let's give Shifu Sir some screen time love, and let's see what's happening over here in boot camp. We have Team Ace is right over here with HRK and Darkside Knights. Now, don't forget the Aimer was Shifu Sir. I'm so sorry. All right, let's get over to Sharish. Hello, Sharish. And Sharish has 2 of them on that backside of the wall from T-Games. Both of them trying to come up and around, but Sharish trying to stay in this corner. And we still have Shifu Sir that's been knocked. Oh, Sharish doing the jump shot over the wall. Does get a knock onto one, but then Sharish gets knocked. Where is Smokey? Smokey is coming up and around that edge of the corner, but he does have Melatonia coming up an unknown. So now, what is Smokey going to do? He's the last one still standing for the Emperors. And Shifu Sir right on the backside of this. And oh, they're coming unknown on the one side. And I think the T-Games are going to go ahead and get a couple of them pick back up as well. Straight Out of Nepal is in a fight now, so let's go. Let's see what else is happening on this map, because we have fights everywhere. We have another couple of teams over here in Camp Bravo. So, oh, Smokey coming out and around was able to get that elimination. Straight Out of Nepal and Dark Esports. Dark Esports didn't jump over here to the ruins. Oh, Smokey. So T-Games finishing off the Emperors. And we do have Dope Esports over here with CBK in Painan. So let's go to another fight. I'm not even sure which one to go to, because you guys have to fight all at the same time. So now let's get on over to Dope and see what's going on right on down here with CBK. CBK down to just a duo now. Oh, don't crash again. Come on. Come on. Get in there. Get in there. You got this. You can do this. All right. I don't think we're going to make it. Yeah, I thought that's what was going to happen. All right. So let's go ahead and get back into this game. Get an idea of what's going on the map. And it does look like CBK took out Dope. Dope, look at this. There goes the Dope Academy to CBK. Sanji was able to get 2 of those, because Sanji is going to be able to get picked back up to Fruit with 1 and Lemaine with 1. So now we still have the fight. Straight Out of Nepal did take out Dark Esports over in Camp Bravo. Not their normal jump spot. I'm not sure why they were over there, but let's see what's going on now in boot camp. Boot camp. Let's see what's happening. We still have HRK with all 4 of them. All 4 of them are still standing over here for DSK. So now it is just down to Gonza and MC. Now we saw MC make it out of Picado between these two. I don't think they're going to make it, though. There goes MC and there goes HRK Esports. So now let's go ahead and scroll on out. I think that's it for the fights. And how come you crashed again? All right, so we're still trying to get in, guys. We're still trying to get in. Hopefully one day this will be fixed. Everyone keeps saying it's just the software, but it doesn't work for me. I need my software to work. And I'm sorry, guys. So our zone is really central. Right now we don't know if we're going to go to the Ruins Island, the small island, Camp Alpha Island, or over towards the boot camp area. But I kind of feel like we're going over towards probably the area right in between boot camp and Paradise. It's just what I feel like we might be going into, but we'll see. We'll see when the next zone pops. And I'm still not into this game, so hold on, guys. We might have a fight over with the Pittsburgh boys. I am losing my voice, losing my stream, losing my voice. The Pittsburgh boys are getting pulled up on over here by Team Intimidators. So this might be our next fight right on over here between the Pittsburgh boys, Team Intimidators, and we've also got the XO Elites right over here as well. So we do have 3 teams right in this area by the quarry. You could just barely see Who Came Monkey over on the left side, and Team Intimidators coming on down. Sadie, ooh, Sadie just got found by Charlie. So it is still not up. We are still stuck. Guys, look at this. We're still stuck. Alright, so hopefully we can get back into Sandhawk. Hopefully this will start eventually. So let's go. Let's see what else is going on. It looks like T-Games are getting pulled up on over here. Oh, I should have stayed over there because it looked like Team Intimidators came down into into the compound over here with the Pittsburgh boys. Oh, the Pittsburgh boys. Now, look at this. The Exo Elites are in the third party. And so now the Pittsburgh boys are down to just a solo. But we do have the third party from the Exo Elites up at the top of this. I don't know if you can see as many of the players as I can. But let's go. Let's see what's going on. We are almost back in, guys. Finally. I don't know what took so long. I think it's just the lag. I have no idea what's happening, but Pittsburgh boys are over here getting pulled up on. He is the sole survivor, and all four of them are coming right up and in on top of him. And I am getting back into the game, and there goes the Pittsburgh boys. But don't forget, the Exo Elites are right over on this other side. Look at this. They are all watching Who We Came. Monkey is not too far away from all that. And we finally got into the match, but my lag is, we're at 300 ms. So let's see if we can get a little more into the room before I try to get it back up onto the stream. Let's go. Let's see. Alright, so let's go. Let me put this map back up for you guys so you guys can see where your teams are. We still have Dauntless way over on the Camp Alpha Island. And it looks like they have that entire island to themselves, but we do have all sorts of chaos right over here in center. Oh, right when the Exo Elite started taking the shots. But look at this. Skill of Mine is also coming up on the backside. They are right on the other side of the Exo Elites. And look at this. Exo Elites, or Skill of Mine, we're able to find one onto the Exo Elites. Hello, Sleepy One. Hello. So now Sleepy One knows that they are fighting their old teammates. So now look at this. Skrr trying to get those shots over onto the small man. And we do have most of the Skill of Mine paying attention to the Exo Elites. Now let's get back on over here because we have a clash of all these teams right on top of each other. So let's see what's going on at the top. Let's go over to Phoenix. Here comes all four of them from, I think that said the Zombie Boys. The Zombie Boys right on over here. Phoenix does have that. Ooh, so now it's just down to Assaulter and Zinx. So Assaulter is getting assaulted from the top of the hill and from T-Games down in the northern warehouses of the boot camp area. So let's see. It looks like Dauntless is coming in and across over towards boot camp as well. And the Extreme Slayers, we just lost Remix to the Dark Side Knights in our zone. We are going from boot camp to Paradise. What a shock. All right, so let's go over to the Zombie Boys are down to just a solo as well. Crazy. Trying to crawl up and over towards, but here they come from the back. It is CBK coming right up and over the top of this. And Sanji gets found. So now it's just up to Lemaine. Lemaine is the last one still standing against the Zombie Boys. And he did get one of those Zombie Boys. So now let's see what else is happening, guys. We have Dauntless. Dauntless is coming right up and into the Extreme Slayers down at the southwest. And then we've got the Four Kings not too far away from Skill of Mine. We still have the XO Elites right over here by Team Intimidators and straight out of Nepal. And Smiley, Smiley is right there knocked right between CBK, Lemine, and the Insidious, and one of them has fallen off the ridge, and we still have Assaulter right over here, but the Zombie Boys, I think the Zombie Boys are down to just a duo. Let's get over to the other side and see this fight between Dauntless and the Extreme Slayers. They are coming right up and around right on the other side, and Claus gets found by the Dark Side Knights, but they should be able to get picked back up, and Smurda trying to get up and over, but we do have a solo. Rushy, you are in this. How did I miss that? So now, not only that, but we do have Shu Young coming up on the other side of Dauntless. Shu Young trying to get those shots right across onto Dauntless. from the top of that ridge line. But now, here comes the Four Kings Region Esports right up behind them. Every direction, there is 12 backstabbers coming right on over at you. So now, let's see what else is happening, guys. We still have the EXO Elite sitting pretty in zone straight out of Nepal in their own compound, but straight out of Nepal. Looks like Team Intimidators are paying attention to where they are, and we still have Rushy down right below the Dauntless crew in Four Kings Region Esports. They are nestled in as well, so let's go. Let's see what else is happening. Shu Young trying to get out of the sprain. I think that was T-Games. T-Games moving. They moved. They went from the back north warehouse of boot camp all the way over to this compound, and now they are watching Skill of Mine straight across, and our zone is getting ready to pop. Let's see where we're going to go this time, and we are going straight in between boot camp and Paradise. And we only have CBK, Zombie Boys, and the Insidious in zone. All these other teams do have to push up and in. They have 35 seconds before we go into zone 5, where the zone really starts to hurt. Papi Triste getting into that vehicle and getting ready to find himself a spot in zone. And it looks like he just moved from compound to compound, and we still have CBK Esports right at the top. Let me see if I can get my mouse over there just in time. Let's see what's happening, because we do have the Zombie Boys coming right on down on top of CBK, but we do have Insidious not too far away. They're going right along that coastline, so they're going to go up to the north side and get away from that. All the Dauntless are coming. Oh, here comes the Zombie Boys onto the main. And now straight out of Nepal and Team Intimidators. Looks like they're going to be getting into a fight very soon. So now let's see what's going on as Lemaine is trying to stay away from the Zombie Boys. We have Smiley and Bloody both coming right up and in, trying to get those shots. He's got that DBS. Oh, but he does get taken out. And now straight out of Nepal, right up on the top of the EXO Elites with Team Intimidators coming right up behind him. And Dauntless was over on the other side in a fight with not only the Dark Side Knights, but the Insidious are coming right up on the other side of them. Let's go over to Shmurda and see what's going on with Shmurda. Shmurda, do you know that the Insidious are right there in front of you? All the Dauntless right along this edge, and they do have Dark Side Knights right on down there, and Dauntless are pushing right up the hill, right on top of Assaulter and Zinx, and look at Claus coming right on down, and Claus runs over the one, and now it's just up to Zinx, and there goes the Insidious to Dauntless. And we still have this fight over here between straight out of Nepal and, oh no, Wolfie, you're the last one still standing. Can you get the last one still standing for the Team Intimidators? There's one right down there, right behind that rock, but you do have not only that, but you've got the EXO Elites and Four Kings Region Esports coming right up behind you. Hello, Sunshine. Hello, son. And look at this. Wolf is going to be able to get Frankie picked back up. And Hui came Monkey. Oh, the last one still standing. He's the remainder of EXO Elites. And he does have straight out of Nepal looking right down at him. But he's also got the Four Kings right on top of him. And we are still going to that compound between Boot Camp and Paradise, and Four Kings are going straight to Paradise. We have 7 teams still in this. Wolf and Frankie coming in. We got Who Came Monkey trying to run on in, and now I think Casper's over here in a fight with Papi Triste and the T-Games. They are just a duo over on that side. Let's get down a little bit further. We do have one solo still remaining in that northern warehouse. Casper coming out and around. Casper trying to get those shots on the T-Games, and he does get Melatonia, and now it's just up to Papi Triste. Papi Triste does get run over by Claus. How many runovers can you get in one match, Claus? Oh, the zombie boys now getting pulled up by Dauntless. I think the zombie boy, I couldn't click over fast enough to get onto the zombie boys. But Dauntless is up to 10 eliminations now and made it into zone. Look at this. We do have Darkside Knights, Claus. You got Darkside Knights coming up right behind you. Straight out of Nepal. A duo. So we do have, oh, look at that. The Four Kings Region Esports. Oh, Casper does get found. And who found you, Casper? I totally missed it. So let's see what's going on. Here comes straight out of Nepal. Wolfie's been knocked and Frankie trying to drive up and around. We got Zig trying to throw those nades up onto Wolf. But here comes Frankie right up and over the top. Frankie, now you have Darkside Knights right behind you. If you can hold off all four of them from Dauntless, you're going to get backstabbed by the Darkside Knights. So let's go. Let's see if we can see from the top. And he's able to find Shmurda. And let's see if we can get the view of what is happening right up at the top. You can see that. Oh, look at that. The Four Kings were able to find him. So now we are down to just the Four Kings Region Esports versus Dauntless. And two of them from Dauntless are knocked, and now they are doing the wide sweep. Look at this. He's coming. Fear is coming right around that back edge. And I think you can see all the players right there. This is your final zone. We are in stage 7, and we will be scrolling right on down. I'll get a little closer so you guys can see exactly where your players are. Fear trying to drive right in front of Dauntless. And let's check in on Dauntless. Oh, he's down to about 5 HP. He's going to try to run. You cannot run from Dauntless. And we did lose Claus. And so now Flan in the back behind that rock was Zig. Zig just paying close attention to exactly where he is. And so now let's see, where is he? Ooh, and Casper finds Fear. Zig finds Flan. So now we are down to a solo. It is Vodka. Vodka out in the blue, and look at his health. Are you gonna give him the point? Or are you gonna? Oh, he does. And Vodka goes out to zone, not giving Dauntless the last point. Dauntless coming in first with 13 eliminations. The Four Kings Region Esports with 2, and straight out of Nepal coming in third with 8 eliminations. GG top 3. Here are the rest of your scores: 4 through 6, 7 through 9, 10 through 12, 13 through 15, 16 through 18, and 19. Going all out. Straight out of Nepal. Frankie, 4 eliminations, 608 damage. 4 eliminations for the top fragger. You know it's sweaty. Alright guys, we will be right back for tonight's final match. Make sure you get your screenshots over there. They are giving away 2 packages. I get to spin the wheel twice for you guys tonight. So make sure you've got your screenshots of your like and subscribe over in the Emperor's channel. I want to see your name, and I want to be able to scream it out on the stream. Be right back. From the Extreme Slayers. Look at that. We have a line of Extreme Slayers down here. We still have a duo from Dauntless. We have CBK over here and Rich Esports. So they are all just on the outside of zone from every angle, giving each other a lot of wide space. So let's see. No split tabletop. Alright, so let's get over to Rich Esports. Let's see. Look at these scores. Rich Esports. We got a fragger over here with up to 6 eliminations. We have a fragger with 5. We have all of them have eliminations. So let's go. Let's see what Rich Esports is going to do onto CBK now, as they did get that knock, and now they're pushing right up in onto Kasenji. Kasenji right there behind that, going to try to run over the top end. Oh no, he gets sprayed out of that car. So now Legend is the last one still standing against the duo from CBK, but CBK throws that nade, and now we are down to the last 3 teams. We still have the Extreme Slayers in zone. We have Dauntless coming into zone and CBK all the way down at that southwest edge of zone. So look at Dauntless on their rotation. Looks like Dauntless may be thinking about going up towards CBK. Let me see if I can get a better angle so you guys can see where all the players are. I'm not sure where. There you go. There are all your players, but the blue is coming on in. Here comes the 3 of them from the Extreme Slayers, and now CBK does have Dauntless in the dip right on the backside of them. So let's see. I think that's about the best I can do. And oh, Dauntless does get found from the Extreme Slayers over on this angle. So let's see what Casper can do, because now Casper is the last one still standing, getting pinched between CBK Esports NA and the Extreme Slayers. And oh, he got into that position where the Extreme Slayers could find him. So now it is Extreme Slayers. It is a 3v3. We have the Extreme Slayers versus CBK Esports. Here comes all the smoke nades. You can see the smoke walls coming up and in. That is zone right over there where the smokes are. We do have, it does look like we might be in zone right on down here. So all these dips, and now CBK taking this wide angle. Kasenji way over on that other side of zone, just on the edge of zone. But we do have, it does look like the Extreme Slayers are in zone, and Kasenji over there trying to get those shots right on in. So let's see what's going on with him. He's trying to stay down behind this dip so that he doesn't get his helmet taken off. You can see that his helmet is down to just threads. It is as red as a helmet gets before it goes flying off your head. So he does not want to pop his head up. So hello Eve Adam over in Twitch. Hello. And so now here comes the nades up and over, and then ooh, they are still pushing up and in. Look at this. So now let's see. Sanji, oh, that nade coming right over the top of that hill from the Extreme Slayers. Where Sanji is, Kasenji right up in that middle. Oh, and there goes Sanji. So now it is a 3v. No, because Eric's got knocked as well. So now it is a 2v2. We have Kasenji and Lemaine against Hyuya and HTTP09, and Hyuya gets knocked, so now we are down to just HTTP09. HTTP09. Oh, it was down to 1 HP. Tried to hit the dirt. CBK Esports NA coming in first with 13 total eliminations. Extreme Slayers coming in second with 14 eliminations. All the way through Camp Bravo to the water's edge. So let's see. Painan completely empty. Extreme Slayers taking over Ruin. We do have HRK boot camp, and we do have Manic all right around us. Let's go over to the Emperors and see what's going on. And Rich, oh, the last match top fragger. Let me get the Emperors up and over on here. And now we are down to just a solo outlaw over here for Rich Esports. And let's see what it looks like. He may be trying to get on out of there, and all 4 of them from the 4 sexy frogs are still standing. Chino was able to take out the 3 from Rich Esports, and there's still and all 4 of them are back up onto their feet. And so Rich Esports Outlaw still trying to get on out of there. I don't think he's moving too far. He's waiting for the push. Here comes the push by the 4 sexy frogs. They know where he is. And look at this. They are right on the outside. He is just he came out just a couple seconds early as they were all trying to push right up and in. He does get 1 knock. Oh, but they overwhelmed him, guys. All right, so let's go. Let's get over to the Emperors, because now the Emperors are in a fight right over here with T Games. So let me put this map back up so you guys can see where your teams are, and we are right over here in Hot Tin. I do see that we might have another fight down between Skill of Mine and 4 Kings Region Esports. Once again, we might have another fight between these 2 teams. So let's go. Let's see what is going on with the Emperors. Let's get on over here. Oh, we lost Shifu, sir. So the four kings just found the sleepy one over for skill of mine. Shu Young does find Blonde, so now Blonde is down and out. So let's see what else is going on over here, because we do have the rest of the four kings. We have Vodka up on that hill, all four of them from skill of mine. The sleepy one's able to get picked back up, and the four kings are way over on that other side. It looks like they're going to go ahead and pull away for a minute, so we'll keep an eye on that, see if we do see another fight. The Emperor is still down to a trio. Let's get on over here. Oh, we lost one over here. We lost Asta. No, Baby Triste, is that you? No. And now look at this, the Insidious 7, or the Insidious Esports. It looks like they may be coming down look at this. Here they come right up behind. And so they're going to be right behind where we are with Melantona. So now they're right on the back. No, they're over on the other side. Sorry, guys. I saw that wrong. So let's see what's going on with Bray. Bray finds one of them right on over here from the Insidious. Insidious was coming up and around that edge, so they're trying to get over to the bridge, but we still have a 3v3 over here between T-Games and the Emperors. So let's go. Ooh, premium right on over here. So let's see what's going on with Melatonin right on the top. Ooh, trying to get those shots, and look at that. He does get knocked. Oh, so the Emperors are down to just a duo now. He was able to knock Anthers just that fast. So premium is still coming right up and in. And he does have the rest of them from T-Games right on the backside. And he is not pulling away, guys. But the blue zone is on him. And they do have to go all the way over to the main island. We're going to have a main island ending maybe around Quarry this time. So let's see. Looks like Skill and Mine are still searching over here for the Four Kings Region Esports. Skill and Mine are all right up and around these edges, and we do have Moon right on down here. Moon, you are in a rough spot. I would get out of there. That's what I would do. I would not want to be there with you. Alright, so we do have the Four Kings on a fairly large split. We have Vodka. Vodka is getting pulled up on by Shu Young and Starboy. We still have Mine and the Sleepy one up there. And our zone's getting ready to pop again. And they're still trying to get premium. He was able to get that heal off. And oh, he was right across the way. We do have the Beast right over here as well. Beast trying to cover for premium. But Beast does have one player right down below him, and look at this, they're trying to come up on the Beast now, and the Beast is still trying to help cover for premium. He's trying to do the off angles. Premium is coming right up and in. He does get Melatonin, and now let's go over to Beast, and I think premium is trying to fight the blue as he's trying to get those bandages off, and now it is just, we do have a duo for the Emperors. We have a duo still remaining for T-Gaming, and Jerry from Insidious Esports is still over here as well. So let's see what Bray's gonna do. What you gonna do over here, Bray, as he's coming out and around, because now Bray. Hello everyone, and welcome back to tonight's last match for the Pittsburgh Emperors $100 Saturday night scrims. And as you can see, we don't have scores, but I will have them at the end of the night. Plus, Emperors are giving away 2 packages of UC tonight. Make sure you get your screenshots over there so you can win some free UC. And we are getting ready to start. Phoebe said she's starting now, and I think she's tired of waiting for these boys. Team 412 is missing. Team 8 straight out of Nepal. No, I-69, sorry, straight out of Nepal. Where are you guys? I just saw you and Team 9. There you guys are. Alright, so let's see. Who else is missing? Ooh, Dope Academy. Down to just a duo now. Havoc. Ooh, we got Havoc in here. Team 20. X-Force missing. So let's see. CBK, we're missing one of the team players in there as well. Team members. Alright, so we should be starting. Oh, we still have Drago coming on in. Come on, Drago. Come on. Get out of the wows, boys. Get out of the wows. Phoebe, what are you shaking your head about? Phoebe. All right. Phoebe OP. Alright, so I don't see that she started yet, but I don't see anybody coming in, so hopefully we are in this match. There it goes. You never know anymore with as much as this has been so much chaos. Alright, so this time we are jumping with straight out of Nepal. Frankie, 4 eliminations, 608 damage. Woo, you know, with that top fragger, you know it was chaos. So let's get into tonight's final Erangel match. And let me go ahead and put this up on the screen. There is your map. We'll get to see where everyone is going. We're almost, there we go. Our MS settled down. Let's see if we can find Frankie. Come on, let's get down to Frankie. They're still loading in on me. Moving down, moving down, moving down. Let's see if I can keep my voice for the rest of the night. My allergies have been so bad. I don't know if you guys noticed, but I keep rubbing my eyes, and I can tell that my eyes are going wacky on the stream, but I cannot see through them, guys. My eyeballs hurt. Get him, Frankie. Get him. Get him, Frankie. Wolfie, I see you. All right, so let's go, guys. Here we go. Final flight path of tonight. We're coming right over the top of Novo. Oh, is Dauntless going to jump to Novo? Are they going to be contested? Can they come out on top of Novo? Because I think they should be winning tonight. And we are going across farm, across school, across apartment, or school apartments, over Rozhok shooting range, and out the northern edge of Erangel. So let's see what's going to happen now. And Dauntless, let's see, are they jumping loose straight out of Nepal, headed over towards Milta, but they do have the Pittsburgh boys with them and the Extreme Slayers. The Extreme Slayers headed over towards the Milta Power Peninsula, but straight out of Nepal, and the Pittsburgh boys both going to Milta. They're going to a Greece island. Hello, Smiley. Hello, Smiley OP. Big fan, big fan. Smiley, make sure you get your screenshot over there. They're doing 2 giveaways tonight. Let's get off of here, and we'll go back over to the map over here, see what's going on. And we do have 2 teams. We have Insidious and HRK once again headed over towards Pachinki. But look at this, the school apartments. We have the Zombie Boys, T Gaming, Dark Esports, CBK Esports, NA. We have all of these teams right on over here. So let's go above the school apartments. We have DSK right across on the other side. The Zombie Boys in a fight with Team Aces. Look at all the teams over here. In school apartments. So now let me check the map so that we can see where the rest of these teams have gone. We do have Frankie. Oh, Frankie does have one from the Pittsburgh boy already in his sights. So let's see. Is he going to take those shots? He sees him right there. Oh, is he just marking him? Oh, he waited for that door to close. So let's go to the map and see where everyone else is going. And I don't want to get off of this in case Frankie gets another knock. We do have a quiet moment right down here at the apartments. So let's go to the map, see what's happening. It looks like these are our main fights. We do have the fight over in Pachinki, but I want to stay on these 2 fights for a moment. We do need to give Frankie some screen time love for being the top fragger, and Spence does get Saddy. So now one of them is down and eliminated. And look at this, he is coming right up along that edge. Spence still trying to get those shots right on the cross, but look at the split on the Pittsburgh boys. And we still have all this chaos down over here. We still have 4 teams in apartments and 1 over at the school. Plus, I think the Emperors are right over in Rozhok. Yes, they are. Shifu, sir, in East Roz. And it does look like they're starting to come up on Roz Hill. So we are going to have so many team crates down at the school apartments. So now let's see. Ooh, who's that down there? Wolfie is getting shot from one of the off angles right on down below. It is Gerda. Gerda right above. Look at this. Wolf trying to get those angles, trying to throw that nade right up and over. We do have Blaze, BT, and Frankie right up over here as well. So now Gerda trying to get out of all the nades coming his way, as all of Straight and Out of Nepal are coming right up and in on him. And he runs right through that Molly. He's trying to get it, trying not to go out to the Molly. He's down to 5 HP. And oh, he does get shot by Blaze BT, and he is taken down and out. So now the Pittsburgh boys are down to just a duo, and they are both trying to push up and in. But look at this, Rushy, who we saw with the squad wipe over in El Azahar, getting up onto the top of the Blues. So now let's see what Rushy is looking at over on this side. He does have Straight Out of Nepal right in front of him, and a duo from the Pittsburgh boys. And now we do have a rush by Dark Esports over into the T games right on over here. It looks like CBK has a knock over here. The Zombie boys at the last one, and Dark Esports are still coming up and in. So now let's go back to the map. We'll check the map really quick, and it does look like everybody else is pretty separated and still on the rotation. So I'm going to go ahead and keep this up for just a minute. Look at that rush. You can see Wolf right through that window. And Hayuya is coming around on the other side. Look at this. All of the Extreme Slayers are coming right up and in. Rushy, that nade did not go where you wanted it, did it? Kaiser, sir, thank you for the $2. Thank you so much. Alright, so let's see. Rushy does get a knock over onto one of them. So now the Pittsburgh boys are down to just Sabri. I don't know how to say your name. Oh, but he gets chewed up from Straight Out of Nepal, coming up and around the other side. And Dark Esports are still in this fight over here with T Games, and Unknown is the last one still standing for T Games, and he is still right over here. But Dark Esports are down to just AP. But here comes the Zombie boys, and the Dark Side Knights are all starting to push up and over onto the apartments. The old Spence gets knocked right on through that window. Frankie gets knocked. So now we're down to Blaze BT. All of the Extreme Slayers are out and around. Kaiser, sir, thank you. Kazi, sir, thank you. All right, so let's see. Oh, so let's get in across and see what's going on over here. What is happening? Oh, we lost Hyuya, and we lost FH3. I'm not sure who FH3 is, but we do still have a duo for the Extreme Slayers. And Frankie, are you still... Oh, can you get into someplace safe? Blaze BT, I think it's the last one still standing. All right, so let's go ahead and get back into this. Let's get over to the map so you guys can see where your teams are. Frankie, I'm so sorry. So let's go. Looks like the Extreme Slayers. There goes Frankie to Rushy, and let's see what's going on with Rushy over here. And Rushy is up to 3 eliminations, getting ready to come on out, but we still have Blaze BT, and I think they know where Blaze BT is. And let's see what else is happening. We still have the standoff down in Pachinki. Dauntless came all the way up and around to Severny, and they have that whole northern half. They do have Skill of Mine coming in over towards the Rozhok recall. So now I think, look at this. Ooh, Shu Young just took a right and went into Watertown, missing the Emperors. So we're down to 12 teams just that fast. And Kazi, sir, thank you again for the super chat. All right, so let's see. What is Blaze gonna do? He knows that he does have the Extreme Slayers. He's got Rushy on one side and Remix on the other side. Remix, what are you doing over here? Remix, look at this. He's throwing those smokes and getting closer over. He is boosting up and trying to get closer to Blaze BT. All right, so let's see what else is happening. We have the Four Kings coming out of Quarry. We have the XO Elites coming out of Georgia Pole area. And we still have this fight down here in Milta. But everybody else seems to be coming right up and over onto the school apartments. Because look at this. Here comes Team Intimidators. We already know that the Emperors, the Emperors ended up over on the other side. So let's go ahead and put that back up here, and let's get over to Watertown, Skill of Mine, and the Emperors right on over here. If I can click on anything other than the airdrop, it looks like the airdrop it is. So let's get on down to the fights down below, see what's going on between Skill of Mine and the Emperors. The Emperors right on the other side. We got Frizz. Oh, Frizz coming right into that shotgun. So now let's see what's going on. And Beast has been knocked. And so now Sharish coming out and around. So let's see what's going on with the sleepy one. Oh, it is just down to Starboy. Starboy is the sole remaining. Oh, overwhelmed by the Emperors. So the Emperors, all four of them are still standing. Smokey got 3 of them from Skills of Mine, and we still have all this chaos going on over here at the school apartments. Look at the zombie boys. The zombie boys are up to 3 eliminations, and they're down. Crazy has been eliminated, but we still have Smiley and Bloody over here. Trevor gets knocked as the Dark Side Knight and Team Intimidators both come up and into. And look at this. Bloody almost gets the Dark Side Knights off the top. And look at this. We only have a solo over here. Team Intimidators coming up and in as a full squad, coming out as a solo right on the backside. Dark Side Knight still trying to come up and in. And don't forget that Aimer, the first match, Aimer had 11 eliminations. So let's see what Aimer is doing against Team Intimidators and the zombie boys. And it does look like HRK is still with Insidious and Pachinki with the Four Kings coming right up and around. Dauntless now coming right up and over onto. Let's get on over there and see what's happening with Dauntless, because this is just constant chaos right over here. Oh, he was able to get that angle over, and now Dauntless is over here with the Emperors, and Dauntless, Casper. Did they just finish off Dauntless? Are there any Dauntless members? Claus and Schmurda, the duo remaining from Razak, pushing up and in onto the Emperors. Claus coming up on top in the ghillie suit. Look at this. He's trying to see if the Emperors chased him down out of Razak. And now the Exo Elites are coming in over just to the west of the golf course right in here. So let's see. Look at this. Oh, trying to get those shots across onto Sharish. And now there's Smokey driving out and around there just trying to figure out where you are. And Claus is letting him know exactly where he is. And let's see what is going on over here. I think the zombie boys finally, oh no, they still have the Dark Side Knights. How is this still a thing? Show I7, show Pachinki. All right, let me show Pachinki, guys. Let me show Pachinki, because I think they're about ready to get into a fight over here. Let's see what's going on. We did lose MC, but it does look like HRK is now starting to push up onto down in the trenches, the dead player. So now let me get him over onto the screen. Let's check in on Assaulter. Hello, Assaulter. What are you doing? Let's check in on Abby. What you doing over here, Abby? You do have the Four Kings Region Esports also pushing up and in to that south side, and now HRK is going to be sandwiched between between Insidious and the oh, all right, guys, let me get this back up over here. So now let's go. Let's see what else is happening. We do have, it looks like the Extreme Slayers are going to come into Pachinki as well. We are down to the top 9 teams. We have almost 4 teams in Pachinki. When the Extreme Slayers get there, we have the Emperors, Dauntless. We have the Zombie Boys and the Dark Side Knights still over in the school. And XO Elite sitting pretty right there in the center zone. And I think we are probably going to be shifting over to the XO Elites. So we'll see if the zone favors XO Elites or goes up to Rozhok. I'm not exactly sure where we're going to be headed. So I didn't mean Rozhok, I meant Watertown. All right, so let's go. We do have the Emperors going into Watertown, though. So look at that. Oh, XO. The Extreme Slayers are headed over towards Watertown. So the Extreme Slayers are going to end up right in the lap of the Emperors very soon. So let's see what ends up happening. It looks like the Dark Side Knights took out the Zombie Boys over at the school apartments. We still have all this chaos going on right down here in, come on, there we go, in Pachinki. We still have this crazy standoff. We still have the 4 Kings Region Esports right on the other side of Insidious, and HRK is still in this. So we have 3 teams over here in Pachinki, but at least they are in zone. So let's see what else is happening with the rest of the map. It looks like the Extreme Slayers went over towards the school apartments instead. And now what is happening with Beast? And let's go over to Sharish. Oh, Shifu, sir, we lost you. And so now Sharish is trying to keep an eye as, who is that went driving right on past him? It is Dauntless. Dauntless went driving right past you, Sharish. All right, so now let's see what else is going on as we are still scrolling right on in. And the Insidious now are in a fight. Let's get back over to Insidious for Ninja. Ninja over here, and I'm not sure if you're in here, Ninja. I'm not sure if this is you, but now dead player up to 2 eliminations because the 4 Kings Region Esports did push up right behind him, and we still see one of them, Vodka right on. Ooh, he gets found by Flan from across the way. Assaulter, do you have angles over across the way? It looks like Assaulter not really looking over that way, but here comes Zinc trying to push right up and in, and we are going over to the XO Elites, the only team in zone. So we are going over to the Ruins Hills right over there at the western edge of the golf course, and all these teams are all the way over on this eastern edge. And Dauntless is still trying to come on in. It looks like Extreme Slayers Remix just got one of them from Dark Side Knights. And Shmurda, you have the Dark Side Knights coming up and around. What's going on with Shmurda? Do you see the Dark Side Knights coming up behind you? And oh, what you gonna do? It looks like he's gonna try to get away from the Dark Side Knights and try to get back over to Claus. Claus is over in the golf course. So now let's see what else is going on. We still have all this chaos going on in Pachinki. Ooh, Zinc was able to get that knock over onto Vodka, not Vodka. All right, so let's go. Let's see what else is happening. The XO Elites, it looks like they're getting into their vehicles. I'm not sure what they're going to do, if they're going to rotate out of that compound. It's about the only compound that's still in zone. And now Flan, I think, is the last one still standing for the 4 Kings Region Esports. No, we still have Fear as well, and I'm not sure where Fear is. Looks like he's knocked maybe down at the end. Zinc is still trying to get up in there. Oh, the Molly. The floor is lava, Assaulter. And so now let's see. Gonzo, what are you doing over here? Let's go over to Flan. Oh, Flan does get taken out by the dead player, but oh, that nade from Gonza from across the way. Zinc, I think, was just pointing him out. And now dead dead player. You do have Zink's been knocked, and so now let's see. What's he? Oh, he's gonna try to get a better angle over onto Gonza. So Gonza's coming out and around right through the squad house and going up those stairs. And dead player watched him go up those stairs. Let's go back over to this map for just a second, and show times. Okay, so, and there they go. Let's see what his time's doing. There he is. There's Times Ninja. You told me just a minute too late. So now we do have Insidious Esports coming out of Pachinki, but they do have to go. Look at this. Axo Elites did get zone blast again. They are still center zone once again. So we are still going over to these Ruin Hills, and we do have the Dark Side Knights right up behind them. Oops, I didn't mean to leave this up here, guys. Let me get this down. Whoop. Alright, come on. Get off of there. Alright, so now let's go. Actually, let's go over to a different players. They're coming right up in Remix. Remix right up. Oh no, Remix got found right when I clicked over onto him. But we do have the Emperors right over here with Dauntless right on this edge. So now let's see if. Let's see, it's Smokey. We have Smokey and Shirish. Smokey trying to get away from Murda as they're trying to drive right across the golf course. And look at this. Huike Monkey is out and around trying to figure out where everyone is coming up right behind him. The Emperors up to 8 eliminations. But they do have still 3 players in this. But the XO Elites have 4. Huike Monkey back here trying to pay attention to where the Dark Side Knights are. The rest of his team all nestled into zone as zone is closing around the XO Elites. And we still have 5 teams in this. We have Huike Monkey trying to gatekeep the Dark Side Knights from coming in. We have the Insidious Esports coming in from the Pachinki Hills. Ooh! Oh, Huike! I'm sorry. So now the Dark Side Knights are oh, can you get, oh, they're coming right up and over. No, not now, not now. So now let's go back to the iPad and let's see what's happening right over here with Dauntless, because Dauntless has the Emperors coming right up and in on him. Claus has been knocked, and Shmurda trying to hold off the push by Shirish and Smokey, but Smokey was able to finish that off, and we are still going. We are still going to the XO Elite. The XO Elite compound. So now we're right on this western edge of the golf course. We do have the Emperors right across. We have 4 teams in here. We have the Emperors, Dark Side Knights, XO Elites, and way up on the hills, just outside of zone, are Insidious, and we're still separated enough where I can't quite get everybody into this, so I'll stay on the map and you guys can see how the Emperors are coming in as I get back into the match, and hopefully we can stay in this match for the rest of the game, guys. Hopefully. Kaiser, sir, every time I look down and see that super chat, I just, oh, thank you so much. Alright, so now let me get this back up and over for you guys so you guys can see what's going on. The Emperors, look at this, they're up to 10 eliminations now. They know that XO Elites are there, but do they know Insidious has the top of the ridge? Oh, and look at this, Shirish is coming right up and in onto the XO Elites, and we still have Enos over here, and we still have the Insidious up on top of that ridgeline. So we still have the 4 teams, and now Enos does have to come into zone because zone is still coming in and around the XO Elites. And we do have the Insidious that are pushing down right in on top of the Emperors. And Enos is right over next to Shirish. Shirish, don't let Enos knock you. And there goes Enos out to the blue zone. And look at this. Now Insidious, it looks like Times is the last one still standing right over on that edge. And I still can't get all the players in. Let me see if I can get a better rotation over on the iPad. There you go. Nope, we still just barely have Times out of it. Abby still trying to come up right behind right behind the Emperors. Let's see what's going on with Abby. Look at that. He does have the Emperors all right here, but he is the solo remaining for the Insidious 7. Look at this. All of the Emperors right there in front of them. But the Emperors are not standing still. They are over here throwing the nades up and over. And now the XO Elites have to come out of that. Now it is between where you just saw Times up here. Times and the Emperors. That is your zone. The Emperors are on that very northern edge. And look at XO Elites. XO Elites are coming up and around the other side trying to get in. Oh, but he gets knocked and we still... Oh, Abby just got found by Smokey from the Emperors. So we are down to the last two teams. We have Skur and Sad for the XO Elites against the trio. So now it is just up to Skur. Skur is the last one still standing for the XO Elites. And here comes the push by all of them from the Emperors. Skur trying to get those shots. Skur does get one of them knocked over, but now they still have Sharish and Beast. Skur is down to about 20 HP. Guys, we are seconds away from the end of this match. Get your screenshots over there so you can get your name on the wheels. And now here comes the Emperors pushing up behind those smokes. And Sharish with the finish. And there it is, guys, coming in first. The Emperors with 15 total points. Coming in second, XO Elites with a point. And Insidious Esports coming in third with 4 eliminations. GG top 3. Now, that Insidious, you barely even left Pachinki that entire match. Here are your scores: 4 through 6, 7 through 9, 10 through 12, 13 through 15, 16, and 17. Going all out. Emperors, Smokey, 7 eliminations, 1,198. Now that is fragging. And I'm going to go get your names, get them onto the wheel so that we can draw for 2 UC packages tonight. Get your names over there, guys. Good luck, and I will be right back. Jerry is just a solo. So we have 2 solos. Jerry is still coming up and around that edge. You can see Jerry in that background. And we do have the Emperors still pushing up onto Bray. They are hunting Bray down now. So let's go over and see what's happening. Beast. Oh, Beast may have an eye right on top of where Bray is. But does Beast know that we also have Jerry over here on top of this as well? Let's go back to the map over onto this side. We'll stay here for just a minute since we have 3 teams over here in the hot tin. And ooh, is that Jerry taking those shots, or is that Premium? Because Premium is down quite a bit in health. So let's see what is happening with Premium as the Beast is trying to come up onto Bray. Bray is right there behind those crates, and Beast knows that he is, and they're still trying to rotate, still trying to find those angles. And Jerry is still coming up in it onto Premium. What is Premium doing over here? Premium, you have Jerry right behind you. So now they are fighting. Both of these players are fighting 2 different solos from 2 different teams over here. And no one is pulling away. And now Hyuya from the Extreme Slayers are in the fight right over. Oh, Beast. Jerry finds Beast. But we do have Premium right here. Jerry is still coming up, and we still have Bray on the backside. Let's not forget about T-Game's Bray. Bray is trying to come up. Bray and Jerry will see each other momentarily, and we still have 3 teams over here. 2 solos and a duo. All 4 of these players, and look at Hello everyone and welcome back. We are now getting ready to spin. Yes, let's go, says Phoebe. The Emperors coming in first, winning that match. Alright, so now we get to spin 2 times tonight. Thank you, Emperors. Shout out to Emperors for the support. And thank you all for hanging in there with me tonight. Here is your first winner of tonight's UC, and I already have the scores from Phoebe. Woo! Look at that! Achilles! Geez, congratulations, Achilles. All right, guys. Yay! Let's do one more spin, and then I will show you the scores. And for tonight's second prize UC giveaway, it is, oh, Dewey, you almost won it. Yeah, there you go. Congratulations to the UC winners. And now here comes the scores for tonight. Coming in first, Dauntless with 3. Winner, chicken dinners, 3. Dauntless was on fire tonight. They had 67 total points. Dark Side Knights coming in second with 43. And the Emperors with that amazing finish coming in third. There are your scores for tonight. Thank you, everyone, for coming on out. Butch Kaz. Geez. Hello, Butch Kaz. Thank you, everyone, for coming out and supporting the Pittsburgh and Emperor $100 Saturday night scrims. We will be back next Friday for another $100 scrim. If you have not gotten over to their server to sign up, make sure you do, because sign up starts at noon on Friday. Get over to the server. Thank you, everyone, for coming out and supporting us. We truly appreciate it. You are the reason why we do this. Have a great night. Stay safe, and I will see you soon. Good night, everyone.